All right, I'm going to be talking about demand management and other ways you can think of this as portfolio management. And this talk will focus on if you've got a traditional PMO, program management office, portfolio planning, and the Agile teams are going to be getting a rather fixed project, fixed scope, that kind of stuff that we're not going to be talking about driving things from a business value planning perspective. So the business idea is going to come in from the business. We kind of expect them to do some homework here, kind of lay out what they're looking for business objectives and what the business value is. Then we suggest to do a quick, simple, high-level prototyping, probably paper-based, with their usability folks, sometimes thought as UX. To have some sort of interaction to come up with a better picture of what the application is going to do and help define what value we're going to get out of it. So when we're doing high-level project planning, portfolio planning, everybody will have a better idea of what it is. Now, for an Agile perspective, we would want to throw in a review with the actual team that would build it or potential team. And that's going to be another round of collaboration where we'll take a look at, hey, what kind of technology were you going to use? What kind of difficulties we might run into? Hey, let's go through and come up with some high-level estimates to say, what is this actually going to take? And that's quite different than normal portfolio planning where the teams aren't going to be engaged. So this is where the performers are actually going to make some sort of high-level estimate. Now, on this diagram, we have a cone of uncertainty. And we certainly recognize, and a lot of Agilists start to get heartburn when you start making or talking about commitments. There's going to be a huge variation potential. We're going to give you the best bet, and we're going to give you an accurate estimate of what we think it's going to take. We're not going to pad it, and those are other things we want to take into account to say, hey, is this really new technology? Do we want to make some guesses on how much we're going to learn through the process? And these are guesses as to the unknowns. Another one is it a new business process? If the business has never done this before, then there's going to be some uncertainty, some unknowns in terms of us actually meeting the business value here. So this is where, hey, we'll go through and build something, and our customers, our business folks kind of take a look at that and they say, yeah, that's exactly what we asked for, but that's not going to cut it. And those are the kinds of things we want to take into account when we're doing the planning, is to take a guess at those levels of unknown. Then when we go through, we'll go through the normal portfolio planning process where they should get a ranked list of really one number one, one number two, one number three. So if work gets spread across multiple teams, that they can self-organize around that because, hey, they know it. This is from the top project. I should pop that piece of work to the top of my list. And that kind of high-level definition would be then ready to get shipped off to a fully formed Agile team.